Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your host, LaShawn, and welcome to Rise and Shine. Appreciate you, everyone, for tuning in. Today is I'm gonna talk about something that might be a little touchy for some people, but it's just something it's been coming back to me, hitting me daily, actually, for a while now, and it's bothering me a little bit. At least enough to make a video about it. So please welcome. I hope you all enjoy. Again, for everyone that knows me, man, and everyone that's getting to know me, I'm coming from a place of just trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. I truly want to see better for people. I want to see, I want to see us just be the best version of ourselves, right? Just be the best version of yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes. I know it's hard. To be good is a skill. To do the right thing is a skill. To choose happiness and peace and love. Those are skills. But I know at times we can get in our own way. And then other people may, because they're hurt and they've gone through something and they see things just negatively, they sometimes they put that on other people. That's just how it goes. But it's still up to you to make that choice if you want to either keep that cycle going of continuing hurting other people and doing people wrong and not being able to give back to people, or you can go another way. And I know I'm just choosing another way. All right, and I know lately, it's been wild, man. I have had people question my faith. Never had that happen before. I grew up around a lot of just people, just I guess like-minded people, and it's funny that it's the people that are like you, or they think you like them. Where they are the ones who they test you. They test you, and I was definitely tested. I had people that have tried to put their beliefs onto me, right? Okay, fine. I'm open to how you feel, a different perspective, see how they can relate. I mean, that's okay. If you want to, that's fine. All right. And then I've had people that question me and ask me if I actually believed in what I believed. Due to the people that I chose to be around, or just certain things that I chose to do. And look, man, my faith is strong. I want people to know that I am a Christian man. I'm a God-fearing man. And that I never thought that would be a question. Especially me now at this time. It's not like I'm a younger person coming up. I'm already a grown man. And I have my belief. I have my beliefs, and I understand that everyone's on their journey, to try to discover that for themselves. But I am where I am now, and I've never been afraid to say that. I've never denied that, but that was in question very recently, and that's why I feel like I should do this video, is just to put that out there in itself. The reason I go about the way that I am is that's all through God. That's all through God. Everything that I've done is to try to encourage people, to try to find that love within themselves, to love other people. All that stuff is just my own way of putting it out. I'm not beating people down with scriptures. I'm not telling people that they're wrong and what they believe in and all that. That's not for me to do. That's not for me to do, but people put that on themselves to do those things to each other. To tell you, oh, you don't believe in the right thing, and you don't, man, like that's not my place. That's something that you got to face when you go to wherever you feel like you're going to after this. And even if you don't believe in something, like, my goal is to still get people to do things with love. That's it. Just do things with love. You should go to your job and do that thing passionate enough to be like, yo, this is my job. I chose this job, or at least use that as a platform to get to that next level, because you have to get there, right? I want people to love each other for just accept them for who they are, knowing that, you can be better. You can be better in anything that you choose to do. If you want to go, if you want to go to the moon, hey, I'm going to tell you, hey, man, you got to go to school. You probably got to learn rocket science. You probably, or go read a book, go talk to these people, go do something that's going to get you to your next level. Because we all can get to our next level. I want, if people choose to live a certain lifestyle, it's not on me to cast these people out. I've met so many people, man, that have they go about things another way, as we all do. We all live differently. We all do our own things. Some of us may be similar in certain things, but we're all still our own unique individuals. I appreciate people for that. I love them. I love you for who you are and what you do. Like, I met people that even with them, my own beliefs, oh, this person doesn't believe, so why are you, man, they still a good person. And in the stories that I know of what, like, it's, I should still be accepting of everyone. I should still love thy neighbor. I should still do those things. I should still be appreciative of, hey, this is what I believe. I appreciate, I'm like, I know what he's done for me. Hey, and look, whenever those people are ready to come up to whatever that side, then hey, I'm happy you're here now. But just because you're not and you're different, or you came up in a different world than I did, I'm not judging you for that. I'm never judging you for that. That's not. I'm not a judge. I'm not a judge. I'm not the judge. It wasn't because of me all these things happen. But I know for me that in everything that has happened, the goods and the bads, man, I've had to go through what I've gone through to get to where I am now. And I think that once you feel that feeling, man, there's no feeling like that. There's no feeling like that, y'all. That feeling where it may feel overwhelming, but it's enlightening. It may feel scary. Oh, it feel like, oh man, there's no way I could. This is a real feeling, but you feel it. That the same feeling that I had when I had my kids, man. When I had my child, man, I'm looking at him and I'm just looking at him like, man, this is this newfound love. This newfound love. It's here now. And that makes me want to be better. That makes me want to try to do my best to make the world better. And it's like, who am I as just one person? Who am I? This one person in this billions of people. What difference can I make? What can I do? And we're trying to figure it out. People do that. They're like, what is my purpose? People do that all the time. People do that all the time. And they just think that there's one thing that they have to do that's so big, man. To start where you are. Look what you have around you. Look at the people that's in your life now. Start there. Start from these things. Start with the cards you have in your hands now. Start there. And then hopefully that'll get there. But even along the way, man, look what you're doing. You're creating this world around you where you finally love yourself. You put people around you that love you back and appreciate you, that you can appreciate. You start to place yourselves in environments where you won't cause harm for yourself and other people. You start to do jobs where you're like, okay, this is what I want to do with this. I want to have this job so I can help these people, so I can give back and keep this stuff going. But people don't do that. People don't do that. And just because I'm not the stereotypical Christian, no, man, I'm going about it a different way, because I feel like the way it's been going about for a lot of people has been flawed in many religions. And I'm not here to bash religions, and because there's good people in all these things. I met great people, man, who they believe in another God. Now, I believe that there's one God that has done this for all. And if you believe in something else, then hey, whatever gets you to where being at peace with you, and bringing peace in my world as well. Cause that's you. I don't want anyone coming to me telling me what I should or should not believe. Man, you believe what was going to be good for you. I'm going off of those things that I read, and I see it. I just see it differently. People have tried to bring this stuff up to me, and I see it. I just see it differently. And I feel like the lessons in those scriptures and the lessons in what other people say is, I try to find, how can this allow me to grow? How can this get me to be a better me? And if it does not get me to be a better me and does better for other people, I do not, I don't even go, I don't have that, I don't have that planted in my mind. I don't do that to myself. But that's what we do. We take all these things, the people coming around telling you're wrong and telling you're not enough, and telling you, and you see people going to war and dying for these things, which I think is insane, when that is wrong in every aspect. There's no thing, there's no way that's right at all to kill. Now, could we justify it? Could there be an understanding of why things happen? Sure. But is it right? Is that the way you want the world should be? Nah. Nah, but people shouldn't be killing people. I shouldn't kill my fellow man. I shouldn't kill them. Why? Because of what? Because they owe me some money? Why? Because because they did something wrong. Man, they're just, okay, then I guess I don't have to deal with you no more. That's fine. Whenever you find that self-love within yourself to start loving other people, then hey, my door is never closed to people. Now, does that mean we're going to have that same relationship? Man, probably not. It's going to take a lot to build that. It's going to take a lot to show, but that's the part of it. You get down so much, and you start to realize, oh, I have to get better. I have to mend these things. I have to make amends to these things. I have to fix these relationships for you. Because this is in your world. People were talking about being selfish and doing this. Man, this is my way of being selfish. It's to love myself. Loving myself so much that I'm doing these things. But I couldn't have found that without God. I couldn't have got to this point of self-love and being one to love other people without him. That's just me. That's just my story. That's in all honesty. I don't want people to feel like they're being pushed away when that's not even what I believe in, is pushing people away. I don't believe in that. And the issue with people, man, they don't love unconditionally. They don't love that. They don't love that. They don't do that. They don't show love unconditionally. So because of that, we come up with judging people. We torment them. We kill them. We hurt them in some form of fashion, because the real love does not do that. Real love doesn't do those things. Real love doesn't have an agenda to backstab and to overpower and overcome. That's not love. That's not love. And people are, oh, my intentions and stuff. My intentions are one thing. Your actions are another. What you do is another. Your character. That holds so much weight. But I just had to put this video out there, man. This is the next episode for Rise and Shine, and I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And just know I'm accepting of all. I love all. It's because I started to meet different people and do different things and travel different places and do all these things that made me see it this way. That, oh, people aren't doing this, so let me do this. Now, the one of the fears I think with that is that I feel people are afraid to be that, because in these same stories, they killed these people. They crucified Jesus, y'all. Whether you believe it or not, that's the story of a man who showed unconditional love. This is what they did to him. This is what they did to all his posse, his people. Just for trying to believe in a way hey, one day it could get better. But you have to believe that one day it could get better, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's the saddest. I pray, man, I don't have to get killed for that. I hope I don't get killed. You know, I hope and pray I don't get killed, but I know it's a possibility that may happen. Some people, they don't like that you trying to shine your light on them, that you trying to bring this presence, man, of just peace and love. Let me at least start there, because the world needs that. The world needs that. Just know that's where I come. That's where I got it from. I got it from him. But the world needs that. Peace and love. Look at all this stuff that's going on with us. You know, I just feel like there's a change. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, as far-fetched as it be, is if everyone showed unconditional love, if everyone did everything with unconditional love, really went through those things and put their all in everything they did because they loved it. You know how far we will go as a people? It'll be practically like heaven on earth, or heaven within the universe, whatever. It'll be that if everyone did that. But I know that it won't be able to get there if I don't do that myself. If I'm not willing to do that myself, how can I even hope for that type of future? Yes, I know the realities. I'm not naive. I understand everything that's going on in the world, but I know that to change that, I have to be the change. I have to be the change. You have to be the change. And it may be hard. It's going to be. It's going to be, because we're not there yet. And there's people that's not there. But I'm not about to force anyone to do anything. I'm not about to force you. When I want you to come to me and be around me freely, because you want to. Because you enjoy the presence of that I bring around, the same way that, man, I love the presence of what he showed me. Everything he showed me, man, those are presents. Those are gifts that he's done for me. I'm telling you, man, it was that feeling, man. The times I felt that feeling, man, it's been so powerful that it literally changed my thinking. It made me go towards that thought. The thought that I'm like, man, what should I do? What do I need to do? How can I get better? And then this feeling comes. Then this feeling comes. So overwhelming, I started tearing up. I start crying. And I don't cry like that. I don't even cry like that. I don't know too many scenarios where I have cried. And then those people that have seen me cry and done it, man, those are people I love to be around. I don't do that to them. I'm not saying to do that. I get it, man. Some people, man, they're not to be trusted right now, man. They still have a long way to go. But I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to cast them out. I'm not going to do that to these people, man. If people just all start doing that, I know there has to be a chance to get better. There has to. Because that's my faith, my belief. And if it doesn't, you could say, oh, well, people don't, man, that's those people. Again, I'm talking about you, yourself. You choose what you want to do with your life. I've done the things that may be a little more negative. Man, that did not help out with my life at all. At all. Maybe that temporary moment, but man, down the line, that stuff it didn't equate. All the energy that started coming back to me was not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. You know, I started going down, lower, started thinking lower of myself, started being around people that are lower. And man, that's not the life I want to live. I don't think that's the life that you should live. I think you should be the best you can. Keep pushing for that. You know, and it starts with you. It really starts with you. If you are able to be in another position, man, and you have those things, man, I hope that and pray that you are doing good with it. Just do good, be better, show love. You know, and let's make this a better world, man. Let's make this a world of love. And I'm saying that for the people that don't believe, man. Again, that's you. But I've been around Muslims. I've been around, Catholics. I've been around, atheists. I've been around all types of people, and there were some people in their character they were good. And when I tell them that, yeah, hey, this is what I believe in, I'm like, okay, hey, I'm gonna shut you out now? I'm supposed to shut you out. How would you ever even know how a person is of my belief if I'm pushing you out? How would you know that? Whether you believe it or not, you're gonna know that, man, this person, man, he believed in God, and he did these things this way. He saw the stories in the Bible, and he took it this way. And he used that to become a better person, to try to be the best example of my teachings, of the word. Honestly. But I don't know how many people can do that and say that. I don't have an agenda, man, because I know I'm gonna be fine, man. All the things I've gotten through, man, even waking up today, man, just tells me again, man, that I'm favored, that I'm blessed. This life, man, is a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be a human being, especially in this time. In this time, man, it's wild. Actually, ain't wild. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. But I don't ever want that to be a question. Me being asked that thing kind of it just didn't settle with me right. It didn't settle with me right. I'm over. I almost didn't know how to feel, and even being asked that and questioned that, it angered me in a way. It angered me in a way where I'm doing this video now just to let that be known, flat out. And if you go, I hope that you find something that's going to make you be a better person for you and your loved ones and other people around you. That's all I want. That's all that I want. That's all that I want. Now my God, he want me just to at least believe a little bit. Just believe a little bit and do these things. Go about it this way. Sure. Do I think am I perfect? No. Far from it. Am I gonna bump my head a few more times? Probably so, because I'm a man. I'm of man. We're known to make mistakes, man, but we're known to prevail. We're known to overcome those things. We're known to learn, and we're known to become better. The way we are now, man, the thoughts that we have now, man, it's a progression down the line. Look at what we're able to do now, and that's just right now. Can you imagine 5 lifetimes from now? Can you imagine 30 lifetimes from now? No, people aren't thinking that far. They're not, because they don't think about them now, me. Okay, hey, if you really cared about yourself, you would do the things needed. You would start to take care of yourself better, and you would start to take care of other people better, and those people around you better, because you want that in your world. You want that in your world to be better. Man, we could save all the theatrics, man, for the theater. We could say that for the TV shows and the movies and all that. We can do that for that. Save it for your videos and everything like that. You can do it for that. Do that for that. We know that. We're creative enough. We create things. We could do these things and to relate to people and show them and teach them. And we could do so much. But I'm looking forward to one day a world where it's like that, where everything is loved unconditionally, and then I feel like the possibilities are infinite. The possibilities are infinite, and I'm not gonna let no one take that from me. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna teach that. I want people to know that, man, I'm here for good. I'm here for good. I'm here for peace and love and all that umbrella, that anything that you think of with that has to even associate with God, man. All I can do is do my best to be that. All right, so again, man, in turn, man, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, again, I'm just trying to put some self-love, different perspective on building relationships with people and everything, and just moving forward. moving forward. All right. So until next week, y'all, rise up.